Good Erev Shabbos, everyone. Big Parsha, Shabbos Vayishlach, the Shabbos before Yutes Kislev, the liberation of the Alter Rebbe, the author of the Tanya, the Rosh Hashanah, the New Year's of Chassidus. Shabbos following the 10th of Kislev, the liberation of his son, the Mittel Rebbe. Yesterday was the Rebbe's anniversary, so like we said, Kislev is a big month for Chassidim and Chassidus. So Vayishlach is a very important Parsha. It's Yaakov left the house of Lavan and going to meet Esav, and on to the story of, so to say, Yaakov's life in Eretz Canaan, that's going to be Eretz Yisrael with his sons. Next week we learn about the story of Yosef and his brothers, etc., until Yaakov ends up in Mitzrayim, in Parshas Vayishlach. So we find the Mittler Rebbe, the Rebbe speaks about the Mittler Rebbe's idea about Pada B'Shalom Nafshi. We know that the theme song and the theme of Yutes Kislev, the Chag HaGeulas, the liberations of the Rebbes, the Alter Rebbe says that while he was saying chapter 55, the verse of Pada B'Shalom, that my soul is redeemed in peace, that the Mittler Rebbe says the highest level is when you have no engaging of war at all, where the adversaries, so to say, go away without any complication, without any fight, without any yisurim, without any casualties and pains to get there. David HaMelech, who was a warrior, couldn't build the Beis Hamikdash, even in his later years when he already had the rule. But it was a cheref shel milchama. It was a sword that of war that turned into a sword of peace, but it was still a sword. It was that discipline that he had. But Shlomo Melech has a time of full peace, and that's the idea of Pada B'Shalom, is to be able to find redemption in a peaceful way. And where do we learn this from? We find this from Yaakov Avinu. In these week's parshas, we find something amazing about Yaakov. Yaakov is the world of Tikun, fixing, correcting. Yaakov, his brother Esav, is the world of chaos. And traditionally we know that the Torah is a Torah of Tikun, of fixing. The idea is Tikun Olam, to go and fix the world. Yaakov, but we find something amazing about Yaakov if we analyze it. And the Rebbes talk about it in the Maimorim of Pada B'Shalom, that the sons of Lavan say last week's parsha at the end, that Mikol Miasher La'avinu, that everything that Yaakov has, all the kavod, all this great success, that says Vayifreitz Ish Moed Moed, Yaakov was tremendously wealthy and powerful. He said, where did he get this from? Miavinu, from our father, from Lavan. And then we find that Yaakov, we learned in this week's Torah, Yaakov goes and gifts Esav all these animals, all these gifts, and it's called a mincha. And mincha, we know, is a korban, it's like a sacrifice. And the idea of a sacrifice is that there's a hamshacha, you're bringing something down. Yaakov was looking to get something from Esav by giving him all these gifts. What was he looking to get from Esav? He was looking to get from Esav the powers of the world of chaos, of Tohu. So we see something very interesting about Yaakov. He's taking from Lavan and he's taking from Esav. That's the whole power of Yaakov. Yaakov's ability to fix, to balance, is in his ability to see quality in other people, to see the quality in Lavan, that in Lavan, on the higher levels, the Loivin HaElyon, the simplicity, he takes from Lavan, he takes the power from Lavan. Lavan goes and kisses his sons and his daughters, that empowers Yaakov. The Yaakov Holachadarki, he goes and he takes that, and he right away looks to bring something from Esav. Because Yaakov's way of fixing is not that he stays in his own space. We have an amazing Mishnah. The Mishnah teaches that there's, in the laws of Klaim, the laws of where you're not allowed to mix animals, it's the Rambam quotes the Gemara, actually it's a Gemara in Para, that there's a question: can you have a sea animal and a land animal pull a wagon together? So we're talking, I mean, if you think about the scenario of it, a sea animal and a land animal means that someone's living on the edge. There's the idea that you live in the world of fixing is not that we're isolated in the world of fixing. We're living in the world of fixing in a way how we could also reach other spaces. We go to the world of chaos. There's so much positive in the world of chaos. When you have that kind of unlimited abilities and you know how to focus it, Yaakov's ability is to look and to see qualities in other people, in other situations, and bring out the best in them. He takes from Lavan, he takes from Esav, and through that he fixes the world. He doesn't fix the world from locking himself up in his own space, but engaging in other energies, and he doesn't limit himself to the energies of the world of Tikun. He's not scared of the lights of tohu, of chaos. Like the Rebbe says, we have to take the lights of chaos and bring them into Tikun. And that's what it means, pada b'shalom. What does it mean to find redemption and peace? It's to know how to find in every situation qualities. To go out there and take, even in the highest levels of chaos, the highest levels of simplicity, and work with it and make this world into a world. We know this amazing thing about Yaakov. The Gemara tells us in Shabbos that it says Yaakov came complete to the world of Shem. What did he do? He right away said, what could I fix? How could I correct things? How could I find something? Instead, the Gemara says one of the opinions is he taught him the laws of currency. He gave structure. He takes what's around there. He says, what's Canaan? Canaan represents the idea of a person who's ready to invest for return. That's more than just a person who's taking the safe path. You're ready to go on the edge. You're ready to do things, but you're looking how you could build on that, how you could find structure in that. You find quality in every situation. And we be zoche, to have the pada b'shalom. We should find true redemption in a peaceful way with the coming Mashiach Tzidkenu b'meher v'yameinu. Good Shabbos.